Today, I've got an absolute cracker of an interview for you. I'm sitting down with Taddam Farrant from Pipe Tek to learn all about his business in this episode of Meet the Entrepreneurs. Let's get into it.
So Pipe Tek is an Australian-owned company. My business partner and I, we started it almost 10 years ago. We test and maintain cross-country oil and gas assets. Also specialise in water as well. We work Australia-wide and we also work overseas. Started off filling sandbags on a pipeline and then moved my way to throwing skids and stringing and working in with the vendors and welding, and then stumbled across being fortunate enough to get onto a hydro testing crew. Stayed with that crew for many years and learned skills and worked with some fantastic men. It grew from there, learned about pigging and cleaning and gauging and basically pipeline maintenance, how to commission a pipeline. Learned my skills in the field and then wanted to go out on my own and implement something different from there. We started almost 10 years ago, my business partner and I, Myles. Myles started his first ever hydro test back in 1992. His father started Australian tape calibrators in 1954. Myles took over the company. Him and I have been friends for 15, 16 years. And through our time working together in pipelines, about 10 years ago, we decided to put Pipe Tek together, and we've seen a gap in the market that no one else could fill. We thought we could be those people to fill that gap and bring something new to the industry. So some of the business challenges we've had is learning how to market the business in the correct way. We thought in the beginning it was going to happen overnight. It didn't. It's taken a long time to get to where we are. Working in with the right people, having the right crew of people around you and the right team, I've found that makes the biggest difference. And trying to go slow. In the beginning I wanted to run. I've sort of learned how to walk a little bit now. Run a little bit, but keep the right people in your life and don't try to go too big too quick. So when we come across the idea of putting Pipe Tek together, there was no real business plan written down. We didn't sit there for days or weeks writing something out. We had a conversation around what was missing, what we thought we could bring, basically a turnkey solution. Rather than going out to 5 or 6 different vendors, we wanted to put a business or a company on the market that you could just come to one spot, one shop and get everything done that you needed when it comes to integrity and maintenance. Yeah, it wasn't a long-winded program writing something down. It was just two mates trying to change the world. But we did know that we wanted to align ourselves with industry leaders such as our global partner Enduro Pipeline Services. So they are a pipeline cleaning and pipeline integrity company like we are. They look after internal, external corrosion on pipelines by the way of internal inspections. So partnering with Enduro wasn't an overnight thing. We sent emails, no response. They're a big company. Dwayne, who owns it, he doesn't let Enduro go very easy. We're the first people ever to have taken Enduro around the world. We couldn't get hold of them on email, so Myles and I just flew there, had a chat with them and said, you know, we want to take your brand to Australia, we want to promote it, we think it's the best. They're great units, they do fantastic inside the line, they last, and we want to keep Pipe Tek associated with quality, so Enduro was the only fit for us. Yeah, there's been some dark days. You think that you've got it all together and sometimes you just don't. You think you've got it all mapped out and then something's going to change on a job or transport, logistics, men, equipment, implementing new people into your team. Things just don't go right. Learning to adapt to those bad days and trying not to dwell on them too much, trying to grow and learn from them and move past them. Yeah, so my mentors are people that are close to me. I have a great team around me. My business partner Myles is probably one of my biggest mentors in my life. The business doesn't stand without him and I. We do a great job together. My partner Rebecca, she is instrumental in what we do. We wouldn't be where we are without her. And I think Dwayne, the owner of Enduro, what he has done for our brand in Australia, what he's done for Myles and I, taking a risk and a chance on us, and having him there in the background with so much experience from building a brand that he built. You know, 35 years they've been up. He started in his garage like we started in our garage. To have people like that you can depend on, and other senior people in the industry that, you know, I can reach out to and talk to, ask advice from, get their opinions. What do you think? Am I making the right decision? Have I done something wrong? Can I do something better? Aligning myself with the right people has been a really, really good thing. My advice would be, if you're going to start your own business, Understand what you're getting yourself into. We didn't start where we are now. It wasn't easy in the beginning. It was very, very hard. You know, there's a lot of effort goes into building something like this. And make sure you've got the right people around you. The right morals and the right mindset. The people that can help you get your dream going. They're the people you need around you. Probably the biggest lesson I've learned is to try and take my time a bit more. Don't try and build it overnight. If you think you've got a brand and a product and it holds true to you, build it organically, don't rush. You know, take chances, you've got to take plenty of them to get to the top. And just make sure that you remember where you come from.
I like, mate, we can sell that. Spot on. Good job, man.